So guys, here we are for the first ride with me. So I'm getting ready for my first trip. Let's just start by adjusting here all the settings in the car. So first, let's go to the AC. It's currently on auto. It's for 21 degrees, so I think it's okay. Let me just check if there is no eco mode activated. So it is not. So energy saving mode is off, as you can see here. Let's just turn on these two vents also. Now on the car settings, let's put the trips back to 0. Let's put on the drive, let's go standard, comfort standard, XPedal. So everything is okay. The car is ready to go. So as you can see, we have 452 kilometers of estimated range. So it's dynamic, so don't take this in consideration, but we are at 100%. Open and start our trip. Okay, this first ride will be on urban and city roads. Okay, no savings considered, so we are driving in standard mode. On Regen settings we are driving with XPedal, and we are going to of course take in consideration the speed limits, but not driving according to them. So I will drive as I usually do. So sometimes I will go slower, sometimes I will go faster, I will do some overtakes if needed. So it will depend on the drive itself. I will not follow this route because I have my route planned, so that we can in fact have a comparison to be made. Today
in 600 meters at the traffic light, turn left.
We have a bunch of wind, so probably it will also affect the consumption, but let's see. It is what it is. We cannot have the same conditions and only the best conditions to drive. So, but in fact today it's very windy. So guys, of course I will do some cuts on the video because we are not going to do a 52-minute video. It doesn't make sense, so I will do some cuts in the video, and I will just show whatever is needed, and I will also give some points when we reach a couple of milestones here, so that we know the consumption, etc. Let me give you some details on the screen. So if it is the first time that you are seeing a ride in an Xpeng, so basically we have here the touch screen, the central screen, that it's currently divided in two, so we can split the screen in two and have two different views, and also gives information, the same, more or less the same information that I have in my dashboard. That is the central screen that I have in front of me. So it gives me indication of the speeds and the range, etc. So you have all that information also in the video, so that you can see and follow my ride fully. Of course, as we are in a urban city area, we have traffic, and that's why it's not the fastest route that we can have here. And I do this trip several times. So by highway it's around 50 kilometers. Over these rural and city rides it's around 34, 35. So let me change here the sound so that the navigation is not coming from the full stereo system, so that you are not disturbed by that. So I will put it on my only the columns on the headrest. Okay, so here we just need to go to sounds, and then on the driver's speaker I will put on driving mode.
Switch to driving mode.
Okay.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Estrada do Sal do Carnicero.
So the streets are not in a good condition because it has been raining a lot here in Portugal. So we have a bunch of holes in the streets. It's crazy. I never saw so many holes in Portugal roads. we are almost reaching 10 kilometers milestone. Okay, and we currently have average consumption of 16, and it is indeed very windy today, so we feel this in the car. So we are 9.7 kilometers now. Let me show you the consumption until now. So since start, you can see here 14.67 kilowatt hour with a 10 kilometers made until now. Okay, so this is the average consumption until now for these first 10 kilometers. To be honest, I usually do a little bit less driving normal as I am doing today, so I don't know if it is in fact the impact of the wind on the conditions here, but usually when I arrive this place I am with around 13, and today we have 15. So it's a big increase just to be from the wind. Anyway, it is what it is. It is being recorded, so this is the one that will be used for comparison.
At the roundabout, 700 meters, go straight ahead. Second exit onto the EM545.
Hey Xpeng,
Hey,
play tune in.
now playing.
So we are almost reaching the 15 kilometer milestone. Let me go to the car so that we can see the statistics. So as you can see, 14.9 since start, and currently we have a 13 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers consumption here. But to be honest, it is last couple of kilometers were downhill, so it's normal that the consumption was reduced, but now we are going to go uphill, so we will leverage a little bit the consumption. So this is a little bit tricky because now it's going to start climbing, and it will then increase, of course. But until now it is very calm, very relaxed, not much traffic for now, so we have been driving as we like. I don't know how much time it already we made, but we have still 18 minutes to go and 19 kilometers to go. So guys, we are reaching the 20 kilometers milestone. Let me show you how we are. So 19.8, and we currently have a 17 kilowatt per hour consumption, and we got a little bit of traffic. So we reached the 20 kilometers, so we are just missing 15 and 12 minutes.
At the roundabout, 100 meters, go straight ahead. Third exit onto the
So guys, we are reaching the 25 kilometers milestone. Let me show you where we are. So 24.2, and we have average of 16 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. Let me tell you also that we are running for 31 minutes, at least from my trip computer, and we have also a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius outside. So it's not a bad temperature, it's not hot, but it's okay. The problem is the wind. At least it's not raining, but the wind, it's in fact for sure creating here some additional consumption, but again, it is what it is. So we are already inside Mafra, still in some what they call high-speed internal, so city roads, where we can drive a little bit faster than inside the city. Not too much, but
At the roundabout, 900 meters, go straight ahead. Second exit onto Circular Road area, interior to Mafra. At the roundabout, 700 meters, go straight ahead.
we are almost ending the trip. We currently have 29.2 kilometers made. Let me just go to the status so that you can see. See the wind, it's very strong today, so not a good one for a nice ride and comfortable ride. And here we are already with 30 kilometers, currently with 17.2 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So we are almost arriving and finalizing the first ride with me. Again, this trip was made without any eco-saving power consumption idea and taking in consideration anything of that. So we are just riding in standard mode with AC turned on, all vents open at 21 degrees, and I am driving as I usually do, so not considering anything. So that we can register the normal drive and then register again in the second trip with exact same route. We will register then trip different configurations. So I will activate eco saving in AC or even turn off the AC completely. So we will see, and I will drive in eco mode, and I will take in consideration always the speed limits. So I will try to be more cautious on that and driving below or up to those speed limits, and see then how we end up in terms of time and also in terms of consumption of the trip. So I will now turn here and then I will stop the car. Okay, here we are. So I'm just stopping now. So we have made, so just looking at the data, so currently we have spent 9% of battery. In the trip computer it says 40 minutes for 34.3 kilometers with an average average consumption of 16.1 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. And this is it. So guys, 9% spent on these 34.3 kilometers, so an average of 16.1, 41 minutes to do these 34.3 kilometers without any consideration on power saving at all. And then on the next video we will do then this trip, exact the same trip but with different configurations, and then we will see how we end up, and then we will make a comparison between both of them. Okay guys, so thank you again for being my company here on this trip, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.